Imagine a world where cures for cancer and breakthroughs in obesity hang in the balance of a United States-China intellectual property war. Right now, in 2025, pharmaceutical giants like Pfizer and AstraZeneca are lobbying hard against Trump-era restrictions on Chinese biotech practices. Why? Total supply chain chaos. But investors like Peter Thiel and Sergey Brin are pushing back, calling out intellectual property theft that lets China speed ahead in clinical trials. This geopolitical storm could reshape global research and development forever. Picture this. Trump's America First is back, with a draft executive order slamming the brakes on licensing Chinese drugs like oncology stars and GLP-1 weight loss wonders. Pfizer and AstraZeneca, who have licensed over a dozen Chinese candidates this year, warn of reshoring nightmares. China now claims 32% of global out-licensing deals, up from 21% last year, a goldmine of affordable pipelines. But hawks like Thiel argue that China's reverse engineering of United States patents is a security threat, using the Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States to block deals. My take? Pharma is right about short-term havoc, but if we ignore this theft, we are handing over the innovation crown. Now let us dive into the regulations shaking things up. On the United States side, the September 2025 draft order mandates security reviews, risking cost increases of 20 to 30%. Section 301 tariffs hit 100% on intellectual property infringing imports, tied to the Uyghur Forced Labor Act for ethical audits, forcing companies to shift operations to India or Europe. The Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States expanded in the first quarter, blocking 15 China-related deals already, with artificial intelligence spotting theft. China is fighting back. August patent term extension reforms can add up to 5 years. September's foreign trade law adds dispute resolution platforms. May's National Intellectual Property Plan boosts domestic patents by 20%, with 6-year data exclusivity. March guidelines shield clinical trials from being licensed out. But here is the alert. These are public relations moves rewarding emulation, letting firms like WuXi undercut United States prices by 40%. The United States needs targeted Section 337 investigations, not blanket restrictions. At the heart of it, China's boom shadows United States patents, a Stanford CRISPR tweak. China is in phase 2 before the United States Patent Office ink dries. Faster entry but ethical risks fracture alliances. Europe's agency considers intellectual property reciprocity. India seeks closer ties with the United States. Diversify to Singapore or Ireland, research and development professionals. Unfiltered. Pharma's lobbying is capitalism on steroids, but the hawks are right. Sloppy curbs delay cures like Ozempic generics, yet unchecked copying kills our $1.5 trillion engine. Fix it with artificial intelligence audits at the Patent Office, Hague protections and Inflation Reduction Act credits for onshoring. This divide? It is evolution. China is pushing us harder. What now? Audit your intellectual property for Committee on Foreign Investment in the United States flags. Shift 30% of sourcing to ASEAN by 2026, and join industry groups for balanced trade agreement interpretations. As patent cliffs like Keytruda loom, expect fourth quarter drama and a dip in deals. Thanks for watching.